a story of strength, legacy, and rediscovery. One East Texas woman has traced her ancestry all the way back to the Monteverde plantation in Rusk County. She shares the importance of knowing her roots and what Juneteenth means for her today. So who are these people?
These wonderful people are my great-grandparents. This is Mahaley. We called her Helen, that actually grew up on the plantation there at Monteverde.
Monteverde, once an expanding cotton plantation built in 1845 in Rusk County, was founded by Julian Devereaux. But for Jerry Mills, it's more than a historic site. It's where part of her family's story began.
When you find your roots and when you find who you came from and where you came from, and you can go back as far as we did, that is one of the most gratifying experiences. I actually cried. Amy, my great-great-great-grandmother.
Amy is the daughter of one of the first enslaved people forced to help build Monteverde.
Scott and Tabby, who were the matriarch and patriarch of this community.
Author Joe Snyder documented the plantation's history in her book, Claiming Sunday, shedding light on the lives of nearly 80 enslaved African people whose labor built its wealth.
All the injustices of slavery, that these people didn't have the right for the fruits to their own labor. They didn't have the right of the freedom to move, to leave, to change jobs, to figure out their lives for themselves. But the injustice, too, of selling slaves, breaking up families.
Monteverde would become one of the top cotton-producing plantations in Texas.
People didn't always know that the slaves, even in East Texas, came from Monteverde.
It's why Juneteenth holds such a deep meaning, a celebration of freedom, resilience, and remembrance.
And we looked at that as our day. And that's why it's important to everyone to know their history. Know who you are. Know where you came from. And know who you came from.
As East Texans honor Juneteenth,
what's more important when we're celebrating is take an opportunity for the older people to talk about their past, their lives.
Because it's through those stories that the legacy of resilience, hard work, and the fight for freedom in the African American community lives on.
A person who has a sense of where he came from will have better experience trying to move forward and get where he's going. Because he knows his worth, he knows his importance, he knows his background.